Everybody, it's Jackie from eslspeaking.org. So today's idiom is back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. It means starting over or beginning something again, one more time. It comes from 1941. There was a cartoon during the wartime. There was a plane crashing, and then there was an engineer with some plans for the airplane, and the caption was back to the drawing board. So he would have to redesign the plane again. So here's an example. Oh, how is that project? Oh, we're back to the drawing board. It means it didn't work out. They are starting over again. So today's idiom is beat me to the punch. Beat me to the punch. It means someone that did something before you. It comes from boxing. If the two people are fighting, if this person can do the first punch and it's a knockout punch, he will be the winner. And this guy didn't even throw one punch because he beat him to the punch. So here's an example. You have two companies, and this company came out with some amazing innovation, some new product. And this company was developing it, but they were too slow. So they'd say, oh, they beat us to the punch. Or if you want to buy something on sale, there's only one left, you were fighting, you got it. You can say, I beat her to the punch. It means you got it first. You did it first. So today's idiom is a tough nut to crack or a hard nut to crack. Tough and hard are very, very similar. So a tough nut to crack is someone who is difficult to get to know. It comes from, if you think about nuts, like a walnut, for example, you can't really break a walnut with your bare hands. You need a special tool of some kind. So that's why it's called a hard nut to crack. All right, some examples. My boss is a tough nut to crack. I'm not even sure if he likes me. Next one. My husband is a hard nut to crack. It took me years to get to know him when we were dating. And finally, I've heard that Professor Bolin is a tough nut to crack. It's difficult to get an A in her class. So today's idiom is barking up the wrong tree. This comes from hunting. When hunting dogs were used, the dogs would run around looking for animals in trees, and they would bark at the bottom of the tree so their owners could shoot the animal, the bird or the raccoon or whatever was in the tree. But sometimes the dogs were wrong. They were barking at a tree, but there was actually no animals in that tree. So what this means is you blame someone for something, but it's not their fault. For example, two children and maybe something is broken and the dad says, hey, you broke that thing. And this kid says, you're barking up the wrong tree. It was my brother. So you're blaming him, but he didn't do it. It was actually his brother. So his dad is barking up the wrong tree. All right, please hit like, subscribe, tell your friends, leave a comment, and I will catch you next time. Bye, everybody.